one. Yep.
All
So,
right. Good evening, everybody. GM Web3 friends. I hope you all are doing so well. Today is Friday, and thank God it's Friday. I could say in Nigeria, TGIA. So, want to say good evening to all of you, wherever you are from all over the world. Thank you for joining us in today's call, today's Web3 Value Demi series. And since Monday, we've been introductory sessions to cryptocurrencies, wallets, how to trade. Okay, so we'll just focus on introduction to cryptocurrencies. On Tuesday, Noel Idu, who is the founder of Cascade, told us about wallet, and then on Wednesday he taught us how to buy our first cryptocurrency. So if you are just joining us, this is the crypto beginner edition, right? So the basics you need to know about cryptocurrencies, trading, and all that. This is where you're going to have it. And tonight we have on the hot seat DeFi Baker. We don't know what she's baking in this DeFi space, but today she's going to tell us. So yeah, we're going to talk about crypto trading basics, the centralized aspects. There's a lot. I'm sure when you see that trading, like your exchange, you see assets, you see market, you see limits, you're like, what's going on? What does this mean? Stop loss, take profit, what does it mean? So tonight we'll answer your questions. DeFi Baker will tell us what she knows and also give us practical aspects, right? So we want to thank you once again for joining us, and thank you, DeFi Baker, for honoring our invite, for volunteering. Yes, let me use the word, to come on board and speak. We do not take it for granted. We are so grateful. I want to say thank you. So for tonight's call, my name is Kelsey, and I'm gonna be your host for tonight. Right. So please do well to, get your seatbelt ready, tighten up, and we are about to start. So, DeFi Beka, she's going to give us a bit introduction of herself. We know she is a content creator and a community manager. Yeah, so she would give us a little intro about herself, and then we'll set the ball rolling from there. So, welcome, DeFi Baker. Thank you for joining us. Over to you, ma.
Everybody. Thank you so much, Kelsey. Thank you, ma, for having me. GM to you all. My name is Deborah, actually. My name is Deborah Doga. I'm from the north. It's very hard to see somebody from the north in this Web3 space. We are not much. I'm from the north. I'm a baker. Well, so in this space, I prefer just to be called DeFi Baker, just to make everything simple and easy. I'm a Web3 community manager. I trade, I research on DeFi, and I am a video content creator too. And I'm happy to be here tonight to share with you what I know. So thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I just got to know you're a baker. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep that for another day. So let's set the ball rolling. So today we're talking about trading basics, decentralized aspects, and when we shared um the plan for you, so you're going to like take us through walking through that plan, fundamental analysis, other types, risk management, trading psychology, and emotional control, and anything you feel is beneficial for our audience. So the floor is yours, ma'am. Our pleasure.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I think we'll just do the talking part and then we'll end it with the practical part. So I'll be starting with the fundamental analysis part. So in case you just have any questions, just let me know so I can verify everything before we move forward so you don't get confused on the way. Fundamental analysis is a much more different analysis compared to technical analysis, which have to do with understanding technicals, candlesticks, and the rest. Fundamental analysis is more of market movement, more of news, more of trends, and what is happening in the space. And most times, when fundamental analysis kicks in, it can actually make technical analysis to actually bow, because you can analyze the market technically how you want, but one tweet from Elon Musk can actually turn your whole analysis back down to zero, and you may end up being on a losing streak if you decide to still forge ahead and go with your own plan. So that's what happens in trading. You shouldn't trade with your emotions, because the market doesn't have any feelings. So you shouldn't have to trade with your emotions for any reason. You are a good technical analyst. You analyze a trade, it goes sideways. Don't take it too hard. Don't take it too hard on yourself. Don't make it seem as if you don't know what you're doing. It's just the market doing its thing. The market doesn't care about your feelings or anything. It's just going in the direction that it's supposed to go. So one thing you need to understand is that even though you're very, very good with your own analysis technically, whatever is happening in the market, lately, recently, there was news about war and all that, and it really affected the market situation, both from altcoins to memes to utility and all that. So you have to understand, like, what is going on, what is the trend right now, what is happening. It's not just sitting down and drawing your trend line or understanding your candlestick. It's good, but you have to actually know what is going on surrounding that project, surrounding the market at that moment, because you cannot just stop your analysis just on the project at that point, because the project can be going good and well and everything, and then if BTC just moves down a bit, you have to understand one thing with the market is that every other coin bows down to BTC. So once you see a percentage drop in BTC, you see that likely all the other coins, like, they follow suit. So it has like an impact on the whole general market, even though meme coins tend to be stubborn to it, but like, it has an effect to the market. So no matter how good you are with your technical analysis, you cannot just wave away fundamental analysis whenever you are trading. So how do you go on with your fundamental analysis? What do you need to do to know that you're actually on track with your fundamental analysis? What are the tools that you need to actually go forward with your fundamental analysis? You can use something like Twitter. I don't know. Yeah, you can use something like Twitter. Twitter is a very, very good tool. It's something that if you are in this Web3 space, it's something you should actually always be using. Is it a project that you're following up? You have to check their Twitter. Are they active? Do they engage back with other people? Who are the people that comment on their post? Is it just those engagement farming bot accounts that keep saying, "Oh, DM us, we have a good proposal for your project"? Is it those ones, or is actually like a real situation where people are actually engaging back? They have an active community that is engaging back with them. Who are the people following this project? That's another thing you should check. Who is actually following them? And you cannot just say, okay, because this big person is following them, you also just blindly ape in. Like, you have to actually know why. Are they also pushing this project passionately? Are they talking about it? Does this project have something to offer? And even if it doesn't, like a shit coin, like, is the community active? That's one thing to look at when it comes to meme coins, because they do not have utility. All they have is their community. Once their community is strong, they say Web3 is community. Community is Web3. If the community is active for meme coins, that is for meme coins to be precise, it can actually go somewhere. Who is following this project? Who is this project following? What are they doing? How well do they engage on their socials? In their Telegram group, are there spams? Are they replying to questions? Do they actually know what they are doing? These are the things you need to check and know. Like, okay, I want to buy into a project now. Let's say the project just launched. I don't know. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please, you
Hello.
can. You
Can
can
I share
please
my
share your
screen?
screen, please. Yes, yes, please. If you
Mm,
can do that, like, for the whole process, it will be better.
okay, okay. That would be better, I think. I'll just start to share my screen now. So just in case, like, before we go forward, if any of you, if there's any question, just let me know now before we go forward. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen right now?
Not really. Not really.
No. Well, and it's showing here that it's sharing already. Let me move to Telegram. Can you see my screen?
Okay, yes, I can see it now.
Okay. Okay. So now, for instance, one of the things I'm saying about fundamental analysis, there is a group. I think the name of this guy, yes, here, Watcher Guru. This guy gives like news about what's happening. Like you see here, he said just in US government launches investigation into USDT crypto firm Theta. So like this is the information is shared here, and then it was immediately shared to one
Okay,
of my
sorry.
groups
Hi,
here. So
Debbie.
like if you're in this sorry, you said
Hi,
something.
Debbie. Yes. Someone said it's too tiny.
Yeah,
Like
I can
the
hear
screen
you.
sharing from your end is too tiny. Yes.
Is it my phone? I don't know. Is there a place I can increase it from the settings? Like that's my phone this thing. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way I can increase the size. That's just how it is. So I'm so sorry. Just tell me what you cannot see properly so I can. Let me just go back. I said the name of the Telegram channel is Watcher Guru. Kelsey, please, if I start breaking, just let me know, please.
Yeah, sure. I'm here. Let me just confirm it for you.
Okay, please. I just increased my brightness to just in case. Um,
Okay. It's because you're using your phone, so it will be small. So I think people
okay.
that are watching should try to like zoom out so it will be clearer.
Okay. The laptop that is here is actually down. There's no light right now, so there's no way. And I don't have all this right now. What I want to actually show, I cannot navigate it well on this system. Please just manage and let me know whatever is not clear. So I'll just tell you again. The name of the channel is Watcher Guru. I don't know if you can just type it in the group there, Watcher Guru. That's the name of the channel. Not saying that okay, it's only what is coming from this channel here that you're actually going to depend on. I'm just saying because this one just gives like general um analysis of the market, like what's happening at the moment. But yes, he's actually good. But you cannot just base your analysis from whatever is just coming from this group. There's a lot more. There's a lot more happening on Twitter more than just that. If you can see here, like I have my three Twitter accounts and all of them, according to the use that I have them, I use them for different purposes. So I don't just depend on the one. It's according to how the algorithm brings it to me. One, I keep it strictly like okay, let it just be Web3, and then the other one is like just pure meme coins. That's the only thing I do on the account. So most of what comes on my feed there and everything is just news about meme coins and all that. And you don't have to do all that. What you have to just do is that you can just set your Twitter to have lists where you can search for certain accounts. If it is certain project that you want and you're looking into, you can just add them to that Twitter list and keep checking information to stay updated about it. And then also check their following, how active they are, their community and everything. And then another thing, like when you're buying a token, one of the fundamental analysis, like check what was the all-time high of the token. Let's take another example. Let me see. This one is actually, I don't know. Kelsey, can I for this fundamental analysis, I'll be doing it on like some DeFi and meme coins. Hope that is okay. And then maybe when we go back to the others, we can go back to the futures trading there for the stop loss and the rest. But for this analysis, I'll be using meme coins or DeFi tokens to explain it. Hope that's okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very
Hello,
well.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, Debbie, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, you're not responding because you're not hearing me. Okay, so let's take this meme coin for example, where we'll run our fundamental analysis on it. It was sent on this Telegram channel, yeah. It was sent on it and it said Halloween is 31st of this month, should run well. That's one thing you should know about fundamental analysis. Like you have to know like what is trending, what is going to happen, what has happened in the past. You have to like backtest to actually know what is going to happen, what has happened and not. For this token now, you can say that okay, Halloween is coming. But you have to think faster than what is even happening in the market when it comes to fundamental analysis. Like you have to think like an FBI. You cannot just wait for the news to come to you because someone else now may not even know what Halloween is. But sorry, excuse me, is actually I say some devilish event that white people actually celebrate around this month by the end point of this month. So this is a narrative here. This is going to be like a mini trend. If you were active online last year December, there was a token that launched in December, Jesus and so. It takes someone that is sharp to launch that kind of thing. Yeah. You launch a token and you name it Jesus and so. That's some of the things you have to actually put in actually doing your fundamental analysis too. Let your ticker be good. Your ticker is the alphabet that the token name represents. Like let the name of the token, let it be catchy. Like if a degen sees it, if someone that needs, if you're trying to get someone to buy, crazy DeFi people to buy, like what are you going to do to actually make them come and say that okay, yes, they want this? Is a crazy DJ name, they're just going to gamble their money in it, they're going to actually buy into the token. You name a token, Jesus or so. It's something that can actually be a contradictory topic because some people may say okay, they do not want to buy because they do not appreciate that um religion is being used in that context. Some people may say that it's disrespectful to their religion, they will not buy in. And then other people may say that okay, someone that is thinking just market sense will say, Jesus also, Christmas is coming, Christmas is Jesus' birthday. That is my reason why I'm going to buy into this token. So fundamental analysis is just crazy because at the end of the day, you can do all the analysis you want, both the technical and fundamental analysis. And if a project is not going to do well, it will end up still not doing well. But you have to have your own conviction as a trader. That's what's most important. Like you need your own conviction that you're going to stand by, like no matter what. You say that okay, this is the reason why I'm going into this token, and then you stand by it. Whether you end up losing on that token or winning, it builds you as a trader to know that this is what I did wrong. This is how I'm going to do better the next time. So that the next time, if you see a token like that, you remember that, oh, in the past, I bought this and it didn't end well. Oh, in the past, I bought this and it did pretty well. So this one is something related to it and something like that should happen again. That's why you have to journal as a trader. You need to keep a journal. You need to keep track of how your trading journey is going, what is happening, how much you're aping in, the profit you're making, how much you're losing. Are you a good trader? Your patience in holding a token when you buy. Every other thing is added to it. Fundamental analysis goes just beyond fundamental, it goes personal at some point. So back to this token. So the name of the token is Pumpkin Halloween Game. So this is the CA of the token. So I'm just going to copy this CA. I'm just going to copy it. Let me just edit it out. Please, if you have any question, just ask before we do a quick analysis on this token. Is there any question? I don't know if there's a question. Where will I see it? Is it in the group chat on the TG group? Where will I see it? I'm sorry, I'm not used to this platform. Oh, is it on YouTube? Yes. So I've copied the contract address of the token. A contract address is the digital location of a token on the blockchain. So I've copied it, and then this is just me showing you how I do my mini research. So I'll go to desk screener. I'll go to desk screener to go and check this token. Sorry, my network here is kind of slow. Cause please let me know if I'm breaking or you can't hear me anymore. I don't know. Whenever I'm sharing my screen, I'll just feel like I'm talking again. Can you see this token that the screen just opened on now? This token, I found it with my group of friends. We found it from a wallet we were tracking. This token pumped to about 5 million market cap. And then see it now. It was a delayed honeypot. So these are the things you need to check and know. And I can tell you guys that funny enough, we did not notice that it was a delayed honeypot at first until we had to go back and check where we did not research well, because someone in the group kept saying that something is weird. The sales are not as much as the buys. So there are many ways you can get caught up in this market, like if you don't do your research well. Just a little information, loose ends that can actually just send you back to the village when trading. So you can see that some people don't trade low caps. They'll be like they only buy tokens at a million market cap. Imagine that someone saw this token maybe at $1 million market cap and decided to throw in like $1,000 into it and said they would take profit at a 10x. The project robbed at that 5 million market cap, I guess. It was a delayed honeypot. They pulled away the liquidity later on. So they didn't pull the liquidity. They added the tax, and it was just the team that was able to keep selling. Nobody else could sell. So that's by the way. This is the contract address we copied from Telegram. I'm just going to paste it here. So this is the token. As you can see, it was launched 8 days ago. Can you see? Very, very good branding. Good ticker. When I'm talking about ticker, the ticker is this name next to Soul right here. The name of the token is Pumpkin Halloween Game, but the ticker is Pumpkin. The ticker is cool. Pumpkin is something that we know that they usually use for Halloween decoration. You can see it in this picture here. This is cool. Like people that trade DJ, like if they see this, they just found something like irresistible about stuff like this, that just for the beauty of it, just the way you hear me saying it's beautiful, it's cool, like that's the only reason why they are going to go ahead and buy it. And I'm not saying that's what you should do though. You see, very cool. Their website, that whole Halloween scary. You see how they put like a limelight to it. That's how to follow it. Like everything is just dark and scary. It's just giving the whole Halloween vibe, and it's very, very cool. So someone created this 8 days ago, 8 days, 22 hours ago. That's the place where you see the time where the token is created. The reason why I'm not using Coin Market Cap or CoinGecko for this research is that sometimes when tokens make it to coin market cap or CoinGecko, like it takes a while, and even though it doesn't take a while, like tokens that end up there, it doesn't actually always mean that if a token doesn't make it to coin market cap or CoinGecko, like they are not actually good enough tokens or anything. But right now, like Desk Screener is the place, yeah. No one is even thinking of coin market cap or CoinGecko now when we are doing DeFi degen kind of trading anymore. Just come to desk screener, get your ticker, do your analysis, and sometimes some meme coins just move from desk screener to sex. They just move there to centralized exchanges where they list them. So that's just how it is. So someone created this 8 days ago, like they're already thinking ahead, like Halloween is coming. If I put out something like this, maybe a day to Halloween or night to Halloween or even before then, some wise people decide to say, okay, I'm going to buy at this ground level now. Can you see? I'm going to buy at this ground level now so that when others decide to come in night to Halloween or on the day of Halloween to come and buy this token, they will pump my bags. They will pump my bags to at least a 2x, a 10x, and I'll make my profit and I'll get out. So you now that you're coming on the day of Halloween, you may be coming late and you may end up being the exit liquidity of the people that bought today. And I'm not saying that if you buy on that day, you'll not make profit. And I'm not saying you should go and buy this token now. This is just an example. I'm just telling you in reference to the Jesus on Soul token that happened last year. When Jesus on Soul launched, it launched some days to Christmas. It pumped on Christmas Day to $1 million market cap, and some people made money that day. I personally made money that day, but it was just small money. I know a girl from our community, women of in DeFi, that I think she flipped $30 to about $300 or so just from Jesus also. So it's just fundamental analysis is you thinking ahead before other people. And the way I'm saying it, this token may end up not doing well on Halloween because you do not know the gen people. On Halloween day, you may come to desk screen and you see more than 50 Halloween related tokens. You may even be confused on which one to buy, and the one you end up buying may not do well. That's how you have to be very, very careful with your research. So this is us here on Desk Screener, yeah? So they already have their Desk Screener updated. We've checked their website. Now let's check their Twitter. Kelsey, can you still hear me? I don't know. I like an interactive class where I can know I can talk to who I'm
Yes, I
actually
can hear you.
teaching.
I
Maybe
can
I
hear
can
you. I can
see if
hear
they're
you.
following or anything. Okay.
I'm here.
So
I'm here. I
this
can
is
hear
their
you, ma.
Twitter page. So okay. Say Halloween is almost here. Step into the haunted manor, place your bets, choose your pumpkin, but beware, not every pumpkin will make you to the pumpkin. Do you see? It's just fun. And I'm talking about just Degen. This one is Degen. I'll take you to a proper DeFi token. This one is just a meme
Is your
coin.
breaking?
You
No.
see?
Okay. Thank
This is
God you're
their
back.
pin code. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's
Okay.
clear now.
Okay, you see now. Okay. Their last post was 17th October. Okay, that's not good enough. Why haven't they? Today's date is what? 25th. What happened to the last 3 days? Why haven't they updated? These are the things you start checking now. How active are they? Who is that?
Hello, ma. Are you here?
Yes, sorry, I had a call from my mom. Can you hear me now? Can you still see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. I can.
Okay, okay. So this is their Twitter. They are following only one person, so we'll have to see who are they following. They are following Elon Musk. And we know that Elon Musk is the king of moving and bringing the downfall of shitcoins. That's the only person they are following. Normally, you see some people following the team or anything, but who are their followers? Who are their followers? Okay? And this is what I was telling you. These botted accounts that will keep commenting, oh, text me. This the verified people following them are these people. These are not the kind of people that you have to like. But this is DGen. You don't have to take your research too serious. These are the verified people that are following them. And then let's see the interaction on a post. Can you see? Can you see what I was telling you? I have big plans for us. Contact me. These are botted accounts. This is no. There's no like real engagement here. There's no quality engagement here. These are botted accounts. That's their work. They farm engagement. They come. They tell you for their marketing and all that you should come. They have a proposal for you. Blah 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 blah. Stay away from them. Okay, that's their Twitter. I'm not so very much convinced from their Twitter, but let's see if we can get anything from their Telegram. Okay, I'm just going to switch my Telegram account. Let's check their Telegram. Okay, so this is their Telegram. So I'm just going to verify. That's their portal. I'm going to verify to get into their Telegram group. Let's see what's happening in the Telegram group. 140 people in the Telegram group. You can see even the person that dropped the call is in the Telegram group. Yeah, sir. You see, those people from Twitter, see them here again. And you see, this is just buys and sells. That's the only thing happening in the
Hi, Debbie.
community. They're
Sorry to
not
cut you
actually
short.
talking. They're not.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello,
I'm not
Debbie. Please,
breaking.
okay, please, can you just check your no, no, just check your chat here on Huddle, like your inbox here on Huddle.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll just go ahead with the other types. Sorry, I'll have to cut that short. And we'll do the other types here on Bybit. I'll be using Bybit to teach. I guess you're already introduced her to using Bybit. So I'll be using Bybit here to teach you about placing orders and derivative trading and market orders. So this is there's no funds on this account. So I'll be using this demo account to actually illustrate my trading for you. So it's actually the same thing with the real trading. So everything is the same. I'll just be giving you like a whole rundown of how you're going to do it. A practical example of it. I don't know. I'll later after the class there's a PDF that I will share to Kelsey to give it to you guys that maybe will actually help you to understand it better. Even though the PDF it was actually done with the Binance interface, but if you get it, you'll be able to know how to navigate the Bybit interface with it too, because it's the same commands and all that. So this is it. So this is the sports trading part. But let's start with the derivative part, which is the more complicated one, and then we can end with the spot trading. So for derivative, um let me check one of my signal group in case there is a signal so we can use it as an example. Good. Here is a signal. Oh god, is this current market cap? Okay, let's do it. This signal says long pop cards entry level CMP. CMP means current market price at 1.4144. Stop loss minus 50%. Take profit at 150%. Leverage 5 to 10x. That's what it says. So, but let's see the derivatives trading interface. So, let's just use, let's say, we are using this meme coin that I made it here as an example. Or let's start according to the signal pop popcat. So this one here that you see USDT perpetual is actually the one you are using for futures trading. This is the one you're using. Please take note. This is the one you are using for futures trading, not for spot. If it is for spot, you will see spots. This last one here, the third one on the list here, is for spot. But this first one is for derivative, which you also call futures trading, and is also known as the perpetual trading. So when I say futures, derivative, or perpetual, just know that it's same thing. So this one up here for the USDT pair is the one you're actually going to choose for your futures trading and not spot. So I'm just going to click on it. So it brings us here. I'm not interested in seeing this chart. Sorry, please. So I'll click on trade. So we come here. You see on your top left corner here, you see isolated, and you see next to it, you see 10x. So what this isolated means is that how much in total do I have? Where is my available balance not showing here? I have to request for it. This is demo trading. This is not like a real account or anything. So I'll actually request for funds here. But first, let me explain. For the isolated margin, this is a margin type. For the isolated margin, you are saying that the total amount you have for your trading in your trading portfolio is only the one you actually place this trade with, only that you want to risk for a particular trade. Apart from it, you don't want it to touch any other thing. You don't want it to touch any other thing inside your portfolio. That's what you're saying when you choose isolated margin. But when you choose cross margin, you are saying if I place a trade with $100 and my whole Bybit account has $500 in it, that means if my trade is about to hit my stop loss, you want this trade to go and take money from that $400 inside your Bybit account and still position you for this trade so that you will not lose your entry level. And if that money they put to make sure you don't lose that entry level, if it is still going down, you want it to keep taking from that your account, that Bybit account, till it goes down to zero, just in case. That's the danger of using cross margin. You're saying that the remaining money in your Bybit, in your portfolio, is standing as a collateral that you will not lose your position, just in case. That you do not lose your position just in case. So it's a win-win, I would say, for both the isolated and cross margin. For the isolated margin, the benefit is that when you enter a trade, if you're losing just the amount of money you've risked to enter that trade with it, and then that's all. And sometimes it's just market analysis that for isolated margin, it can take you to the point of you hitting your stop loss, and then that token may still go up. The price of that token may still go up to the extent that you'll actually not be able to make the profit you're supposed to make. So cross margin is saying that even if you go to the position of losing that trade, you're not going to lose it because you have enough money to make sure that you are staying in the trade. So let's get to it. Good. I think there was an open position on my account. That's why. This is not real money, by the way. Like I said, it's demo trading. So, just in case after this class you want to practice, you want to go back to YouTube, watch other videos about futures trading, you can actually start trading without money. You can practice. You can practice your yes, yeah, I would say your trading skills with these demo accounts before you finally put in your money. You can actually use this. It has paper funds that you cannot be able to withdraw to be able to practice with until you are able to put in real money into it. So you can use this practice and sharpen your skills before you say, okay, right now I think I'm fit enough to put my money into this. So let's get to it. So that's for isolated and cross margin. These are the two that I'll actually be talking about. The isolated and cross margin. I said the isolated is that if I actually place a trade here with $100 and my trade is about to hit stop loss, it is going to hit stop loss and I will lose the amount I'm meant to lose for that trade only. But as for cross margin, if I have, like, for example, here, this 50,000 USDT that I have here, if I place a trade with $500 here and my trade is about to hit stop loss, because of that cross margin, my cross margin can actually still take money from this available balance without me placing another trade to make sure that I secure my position and I am not out of the market. Before I go forward, if you have any question, just ask your question before we go forward.
Okay, sorry. So I would like to see where you actually tapped for the isolated margin and the cross margin. I think I'm using cross here times 10.
Okay. I don't know, before Bybit doesn't allow cross and this other portfolio margin on their demo trading, but I think they do now. As you can see, this is here. Can you see it now? If I click on this
Yeah.
isolated, this drop down arrow here, you can decide to choose. Can you see? Can you see it has switched to
Mm,
cross margin?
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All
But for
right.
the sake of this class, we'll be using isolated margin. Can I go on?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay. So for this 10x here, this 10x means if I decide to choose isolated margin to trade it, that means if I am positioning $100 to trade for this particular trade, then that means I want my margin to be 10 times more than what I am giving into this trade. I don't know if you guys are active in the class. Can you calculate that? That $100 times 10. Can you calculate it? If you actually calculate it, it should be giving something like this.
That should be at like 1,000 USDT or so.
Yeah, yeah, that would be 1000 USDT. So you can see that the money, if you can see down here where it says cost, that's $100. That is the only money me Debbie, as I'm trading, that I have, that I'm willing to give to this market and trade. But Bybit or this derivative trading has a way where it can allow you to borrow money to be able to trade, to multiply your gains. That's why it's allowing you to have access to this margin where you can multiply it. And for this particular trade, sorry, did I lose it? For this pop card, yes, for this pop card here, it can allow me to increase my margin from, can you see? Can you see that
Yeah.
I can trade with just 1x? Can you see that I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
actually increase it to 50x? If I'm not mistaken, I think BTC margin go as high as even 100, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check and see. This is BTC perpetual. I was not wrong. Can you see? You can actually increase your margin trading BTC for as much as 100x. So imagine if you're putting 100x on your $100, that is the margin size that you'll be going in on that trade. Instead of you to be going into that trade with that your $100 only, Bybit is giving you opportunity to actually 100x your portfolio and go into that trade to be able to make more gains. I think that's like one of the sweetest part of trading. Are you guys getting me? Are you following?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So back to forecast now. So that's the good side of leverage trading here. Now for the bad side. If I decide to go into this podcast trade with this 100, forget this 1000 you're seeing here. This 1000 is here because my leverage is on 10x. That means that's the margin I'm going into this account with. But look at this cost here, it's $100. Because of this margin here at 10x, that means if this market moves, if Popcat moves 1%, 1%, that means I'm in profit of one time is what? 10. That's
Okay.
how much.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the percentage that you're actually moving in. That's how much you're gaining per the move in the market. And if it goes down, you're going down 10 times. 10
Okay.
times more than the market is going down. So like that's actually the downside of it. If it's going down, you're going down 10 times. If it's going up, you're going up 10 times. And if you decide to be greedy and take it to 50x, if it's if it goes up, you're up 50 times up. 50 times times the percentage that it goes up. And if it is going down, you are going down in a matter of seconds. 50 times down as the market is going. So it's actually following the market according to the leverage that you actually put it. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, yeah, okay. So I think I have a question. So how about this market limit stop? Because like under that place of limit, there are like other options. So like what do they mean? Yeah, can you like throw more light on that? At least now I understand, we understand the margin. And yeah, so
Okay, by the side here, this one is the order books in the market. For the green, this is the order that people are predicting that the market is going to increase for. And this is the price they are willing to go into the market for. As you can see, the order books are changing. For the green part, is the people that are predicting that the market is going to go up on this particular Popcat token. And for the red, those are the we call we call them the bearish part of the market. They are predicting that this token is going to go down to these particular prices that you're seeing here. So that's actually what, like, different people, just like we're about to also place our own trade now. This is how these people have also placed their own trades right now. They're predicting that the market should go up, and others are predicting that it's actually going to come down. That's what derivative is mostly about. It's like it's giving you access to actually determine the future price of a token. Some people actually don't do it. They say that it is a form of gambling. That is what other people have to say. Like that's their own take on trading it. So futures are derivative financial contract that obligate parties to transact an asset at the set price regardless of the current market price. So like it's you. Have you done your fundamental analysis? Have you done your technical analysis? Do you see that this market is going to go down? Because right now, like this podcast is actually a meme coin. So some people that may be trading on this other book that may be on this red side may be in the telegram already forwarding the project. Forward means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They may actually be saying negative things in the Telegram group, making investors to actually lose faith in the project and all that. They may actually be flooding in the group. And that is why they are here already placing their trade, because they know that at some point they might have impact on other people, and other people may decide to sell off, and this price may actually go down. That is why they are actually predicting that the market is going to go down. That is why they are shorting. That is why they are selling. Selling, shorting is all the same thing. That's why they're shorting. That's why they're selling. And for those on the green part, they may know that okay, maybe Popcat is actually adopting a a a a solution in real world. They may have a utility that they have going on. They are planning something, or some big whales in the market, some big investors are ready to actually go into this project. That is why maybe they have insider info, or not. This is all these points I'm giving. They are not necessarily why, because there are some projects here that are actually not in coin. So they may be the reasons why they are deciding to do this. So everyone here has a reason, yeah. And then for people like me and you now, we don't know all that one. All it is that we saw this signal in this channel, and that is why we are here. We are following this signal, and this signal is someone that's already done its technical analysis and is giving us this signal to buy, and that is why we are here and saying, also we are joining the green people and saying that this market is going to go up. Am I clear?
Okay, yes, you are. You are. So, okay, at what point would you change from market to limit? What does limit mean? Because yeah, sometimes when you are making a trade, you have to like change it to markets. When do you change to limits? And yeah, yes, so yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go there now. So we've already understand our margin type now, our leveraging. So now, as you can see here where I'm clicking, this is it brings out the we're going to be talking about market order, limit, and stop loss today. So for the market order, when you place a market order, can you see this red price in between these order books? This one that keeps changing. When it goes up, it turns green. When it comes down, it turns red. This bold price 1.4219 right now. That is the mark price of this token. That's the current price of Popcats right now. As you can see, it's increasing 4222 now. Can you see it's increasing? 226, two two
Yeah, it's
eight.
changing to a
Can you
nine.
see this? Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay, good thing. That's it. So if I get this signal, remember this signal was sent by 12 minutes past 8. So other people in this that got into this signal by that time are probably already in profit. Can you see the current market price? The person that sent the signal is 1.4144, and then the price of the token is actually 1.4256. Can you see people that actually bought it at that time are
Yeah.
already in profit? Okay. So if I decide to say go in on this order at market order, this market order means the current market price. The current market price is this price you see in between these order books that I show you that it keeps fluctuating. When it goes down, it turns red. When it goes up, it turns green. This is the market price. So if I decide that I'm going to buy this at the current market price, this is what I'll do. I'll come, search Popcat, come here. As for leverage, I'll advise if you're just starting trading, if you think 5x leverage is too small for you, then don't be greedy. Just stick to 10x leverage. That is what I'll advise. At least you can handle the loss, and you will not be at a liquidation angle at a faster range from here. So 10x is very, very okay. And if you're someone that cannot stand it, you can still shift it back to 5x. You don't try to do too much. You're just trying to be very demure, very mindful. You can keep it at 5x. But If you're not scared to have more, you can keep it to 10x.
You're
The
breaking,
10x
no.
is actually the normal one. Can you hear me now?
You're kind of breaking, Debbie.
What about now? Am I still breaking? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Sorry, the class is taking long. So now at 10x leverage, you're saying that if you're going in profit, you want to go in profit 10 times the money you're using to go into the trade. And if you are losing streak, you want to lose at that same range 10 times what the market is losing at. So we save this to 10x. 10x. We save it. And then you decide to go to this trade with $100. The reason why you're saying I'm putting 1,000 here is because I'm calculating 100 times this 10x here. That is why you're seeing me put $1,000 here. And you can see below it there, you can see the cost is showing $100. So don't panic. It's just your $100. I don't have to panic if your account is not up to $1,000. You just have to be happy. So that's it. So if you're longing a token, that means you're basically saying you're believing that the price of this token is going to go up from what it is right now. So that is why you are predicting that it should go up. That means you're buying it. You're technically buying the token, but not literally buying it as in sports trading where you actually buy it and have it. You're just buying it in the sense of this is your prediction. So you're saying you're going to buy it. So that is what longing or buying means. So you set it, and this our market order is at market. That means we want to buy this token, we want to long it at this current market price right now that we are seeing 1.4264. Can you see it? Can you see it before I send the trade forth? Can you see the settings? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Kelsey, can you still hear me? Alright, sorry. Okay, then you go ahead and buy the token. So we bought it. Funny enough, we are in 0.48. They are pumping. Okay, they are down. That's one of the things you have to think of when you're trading. If you don't have your mindset right, you may start losing your senses while trading. So we bought it. So now let's set our take profit and our stop loss. Oh, that isn't part of the class. I think we should just do that. We should just do that and we'll quickly check the limit order. So for the take profit, the market price right now is 1.4278. You can see it here above the screen. You can decide to say that you want to take profit. The order here said we should take profit at 150%. So you can just drag this line here and put 150%. That means market take profit order will be triggered when market price reaches 1.6402 USDT. Expected profit from this trade will be 149 USDT. If this price gets to this point, this 150%. And then for our stop loss, we'll come here. Our stop loss is minus 50%. We don't want to risk too much. That's the best we can go. That's the only amount we can risk. So, what is the number there? Let me try. Should be around here. Should be around here. That means if we are losing, remember we're entering this trade at $100. That means if we are losing, we are going to lose 50 USDT. This is what the signal says. And apart from what the signal says, you can decide to you according to your portfolio size and say this is the only amount I can afford according to this portfolio to lose, and you set it. So we are taking our profit at 150% and our stop loss at 50%. And if you ask me, that's a very, very good trading plan. You don't want to lose too much. Once you're 50% down, the market should just take you up. You can afford to lose the whole money you took into the trade. And that's very, very okay. We can confirm. And funny enough, what we just did right now is a limit order that we placed. So if you come to your orders down here, you can see our set profit, our take profit stop loss order is here. That means that order is on a limit order. When that price actually hits, the position is going to exit automatically, whether you are online, whether you lost your phone or not. That is what is going to happen. You don't need to come back here and click anything. It has already been set and it's going to automatically execute. Right now, this order is in this order books right now and it's waiting for this point to execute. So this is our position. We're already in a 0.6 profit loss. That's for market trading. So I'm just going to quickly show you the limit order. For the limit order, you are seeing that 1.4285, that is the current market price of Popcat right now, is not what you are interested in. You want to enter this Popcat trade at a different price, a far lower price, so that by the time it hit 1.42 again, you should be in profit. So you are saying you want this market to go lower than it is before you go into this trade, before you long Popcat. That is when you come here and click your order type and set on limit. When you set on limit, it will say, okay, oh, since you don't want to trade with us with what we are giving you, put what you want. And you put it. You say 1.3. You can say 1.3000. Yeah. You can say that that's the price you want to go in it. And now you want to go into this position with $1,000. That means, sorry, with $100. That means with a 10x leverage, that's a 1,000 USDT. That's what you're going with, and at that price. That means limit is this particular point and price where this token is right now is not good enough for you. You want to decide and determine which points this market will get to before you would think is good enough for you to go into it. You set your order, then you click buy long. Buy long. It means you're buying. So you click it. I've submitted it successfully. When you come to your orders here, you will see one order here is showing the one that is waiting for us to take profit with, and this other one is yet to trigger. So that's just basically market order and limit order. We have the stop loss order, which I basically showed you there, where is you saying you don't want to lose more than this amount, so you want the market to kick you out once the price go below that limit. You want the market to exit that trade for you. On Binance before, there was another order which we had, which was order cancel order. Order cancel order was the order where you put the both a limit on the buy and the sell. Yeah, for the OCO, I think, yeah, that's what it was called. For the OCO order means, let's say you buy a token. You set to buy a token and then you say that if it reaches a particular price, it should sell off. And if it is going down below to make you lose too much, it should still sell off. So whichever order triggers first, if you are in profit first, that is the order you want it to execute. And if you're in loss first, that is the order you want it to execute. But right now, for the purpose of this class and for your trading journey, the most orders you're going to be dealing with is just markets and limit order. Those are the two orders you're going to be dealing with. Trading. If you have any questions, just ask before we quickly do the sports trading on and then we might just say one or two things about your
All right.
portfolio and
Okay.
risk
Okay.
management.
So, if let me try to recap, like what you just said. So you okay? If you can just like say a little like how you get to this demo trading place. Like I'm sure for some people that may be finding it blurry. How do you get? Because on some people's interface is just the main how to trade, like the interface of trading that is there. So how do you get to this demo trading?
Okay, I'm going to click on home.
Like how do you get to this?
Sorry.
I'm seeing this thing that is being written here, demo trading. That's what
Okay,
I'm asking.
I'm just going to this is
Hello,
me
Davy.
coming to Bybit. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello?
Looks like we're almost done.
Hello,
Let's
can you
see.
hear me?
Oh, she's talking. No, I'm not hearing her. Oh my god. Davy,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Hello? Oh my god. Hello? Can you hear me? Kelsey, you're on mute. I don't know if you know you're on mute. But can you hear me? Can you unmute and tell me if you can still hear me?
Alright. Let me just contact Davy again. Right. So I think it's actually a network glitch. Let me contact her again and see. Please give us a minute. Thank you. Davy, are you here? Is it me that has to leave?
I
Hi,
just
Davy.
joined again now. I had to leave and come back. Can you hear me? Okay. I want to believe you guys can still hear me. So I'm going to just continue sharing my screen and show you how I got to the Bybit demo trading interface. So I'm sharing my screen now. So I'm heading to Bybit. So this is the Bybit home screen interface. So when you come to this home screen interface, you click on more, and then from this more here, you're just going to scroll down a bit, and then here you see under this trade here is NFT first, margin trading first, easy buy, then demo trading. I'm going to click on demo trading.
baby. What's up? How are you? All right.
So this is my demo audio money, as you can see. Opo is very plenty. Because you were you saying something?
Yeah, I've been trying to like
Mhm.
connect with you, but I had to join with my phone.
Okay, I think the network is somehow bad. Sorry. So this
Okay,
is
yeah.
I don't know if you even saw the procedure how I got here.
Okay,
If you
I
didn't
actually know
see it,
it.
I
I was
think
just
I'll
like,
just after the class. Okay,
yeah, I
maybe
do.
I will share a
Mm,
screenshot. Right.
Uh,
Okay. So, so this is how we ended up with this interface here. So this way you can come to trade for the futures on here. When you see at the top corner, you can see we are under futures column here. But if you click on sports, it will take us to sports trading and we can decide to buy pop cards. If you click on trade, this is the sports trading interface of pop cards right now. And then we can decide to buy pop card on sports at a market order. We can click market and the value we can just buy it for $100. As for this one, there is no leverage trading here. What you have is what you are buying with. On spot, Bybit is not borrowing you any money. They're only borrowing you money on derivative is because they are also going to benefit when you lose at the end of the day. This one here is just you and what you have in your portfolio. Can you see that as I clicked 100 USDT here, it's showing 100 USDT and nothing more. That's the only thing.
yeah.
So I'm buying it on the market order for 100 USDT. That is all. And I'll click buy podcast. There is nothing like leverage here. That's what's happening. And there, my position is open. My position is
Okay.
open.
All right. Okay, so I want to ask a question. Let me just ask this question. So
Okay.
once you buy, you hear me, ba?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it buying or selling? Which of them helps you to like make profit? Because I'm sure people are like, okay, after all these things, so how do I like get my money? And you said about the stop loss, that's how you get the money. And also, at which of these points are you able to like, okay, are you able to take profit, or is it when you buy or when you sell? And then it increases and you're actually getting profit, or when you are buying. And then I'm also sure people are like, okay, so after all this happen, okay, well, answer this one first, then we'll move to the next one. So I'm not to be confused.
Okay. If I get your question right, is for the derivative trading. That's for the futures trading. This realized profit, unrealized P&L that you're seeing by the side here. This is the profit I'm going to make from this trade at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter for derivatives trading here whether I'm clicking buy or or sell, because at the end of the day, if the market goes according to my prediction, according to my order, then that means I will definitely end up in profit. It doesn't matter whether I'm longing or I'm shorting. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I do.
Or I did not
Okay.
get your question right?
Yeah, you actually did. Uh there's how someone puts that in, and I was like, okay, I'm going to like look into it. So like, oh, okay. Maybe I think I'll probably structure it very well. But I feel like, okay, like, okay, this podcast, right? You are actually like trading. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting the word trading podcast, right? So it's a different thing when
Yes.
you are buying a coin, like you're buying and you are selling. It's a different thing.
Mm.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I wanted to like clarify. So when you are in the market, that means like you actually want to like buy or sell, and then when you want to put the limit, so those other types they come at different times depending on what you want to use them for, right?
You decide what you want to use them for and for when.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
how
think
the other side works.
okay. I don't know if anybody has any question. I think our next session is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, yes, and we'll be taking the decentralized aspect, right? So this session is not even supposed to be like 1 hour because trading is something that like as you're looking at your phone, you're looking at the person that is teaching and you're trying to like do it alongside. So I'm just hoping that people that are watching this they can actually get to understand one or two. And if you don't, please drop the question in the YouTube comment section and we'll attend to it. Yes. So attend to it like we learn every day, literally. And this is demo trading we're talking about. So I think the last part here is trading psychology and okay, do you have any other thing like you want to add? Okay, I think you've talked about stop loss and take profits now. You showed us that TPSL part now.
I've talked about market orders, but I don't know, from the outline you gave me. You said,
Mm,
sorry, when I started in the beginning, I drifted to fundamental analysis, but it was because of what you gave me. Showed me fundamental analysis, which was market news and trends, then other types, and then
mm.
the last one was risk management, which is stop loss and take profits, and then trading psychology and emotional control. I don't know if it's too late to continue with those ones today, or if I should just go ahead.
No, I think you should go ahead. Let's just like finish it so that we know that if we were doing an episode two, we're continuing from where you stopped. So I think you should go ahead. Trading psychology and emotional control.
Okay, okay. So I'll just talk about containment strategy for one. So what I would say is that if you're trading, you cannot be trading the same way person A that has a portfolio of $1,000 is trading, or you cannot be trading the same with the portfolio of someone that is trading with a $10,000 portfolio where all you have is $100 portfolio. If you have $100 portfolio, you cannot be adapting the same strategy that these people are adapting. So you have to think different. You have to act different. You have to think. If I have $100 portfolio, for example, what will I do with my $100 portfolio? One mistake we do is that most people, like when they learn about cryptocurrency, when they come in, all they want to do is buy Bitcoin. But nigga, you have $100. What are you looking for Bitcoin to do with it? Bitcoin market cap is at what? What do you know is Bitcoin market cap? Let's check. Let's go to let's go to CMC and check. If you have your coin market cap or coin gecko, you can actually check that with me too.
Yeah, let me check it. Coin market cap.
So that's the mistake we do. You meet someone and then they'll be like, you are doing Bitcoin things, you are doing crypto thing. Me too, I want to start. If I have like 100K now, how many Bitcoin can I buy? Are you for real? You have $100 and then what you're thinking of buying is Bitcoin. Or you come and say, oh, I want to buy Shiba Inu, I want to buy Dogecoin. Because somebody from your village gave you one testimony of somebody that flipped 50,000 to a billion through Shiba Inu. So you think in 2024, Shiba Inu or Dogecoin is still waiting for you to come and put your 50,000. So it will give you the generational wealth you are dreaming of. It doesn't work like that in this market. So you have to think of something else to do with your money. Coming to Bitcoin. Bitcoin market cap is at $1.32 trillion. Like How do you compare your $100 to this market? Please make it make sense to me. Do you know that if you put I don't even want to start ranting on this call now. Do you know that if you put your $100 into Bitcoin now, what you're trying to say is that before you will get $200, that means this market will have to move 100%. That means Bitcoin will flip $1.32 trillion market cap to 2.32 trillion market cap before you get $200. That will be when? Next year, when they'll tell you that it's bull run is starting now. Then they'll tell you, no, April, that's when bull run will start. Then they'll say, no, September. Then they say, no, bull run will start fully in 2025, in 2026. Is that when you're going to get your 200%? You have to think and act smart. If you're in this market, you cannot be trading the same thing somebody that has a billion in their portfolio, a million in their portfolio, $1,000 in their portfolio with your small account. That is when you have to think, what can I do with my $100? That's when you go and do your own research. There are utility tokens, there are reward assets, there are the pin tokens, there are DeFi projects that are just starting out, that are low caps, that haven't gone anywhere, that haven't even hit, like that token we checked earlier. It has just what, 16K market cap. If you buy that token now, I'm not saying you should go and buy it so that later on you come and say there was one token they gave us in Valudemia Academy. Please, my hand is not there. If you buy it at
Abeg o.
16K market cap, mhm, if you buy it at 16K market cap, if 16K market cap flip, that is 32. Abi, God, I'm very bad at math. That's 32, 34. That's 32K market cap, and your $100 is a $200. That is what you're dealing with. Not that you go and be buying Bitcoin that you don't know when it's going to flip. Bottom line, what I'm trying to say is that when you have your portfolio, just trade according to the size of your portfolio. That is one. Trade according to the size of your portfolio. And number two, diversify your portfolio. If I have $100 account, what am I doing with my $100 account? My $100 account, I can decide to say that I'm dividing my account into three. A part of my account, which I will keep to just buy only utility tokens with it. And then the other part of it, which I can say that, okay, this one, any day I wake up and go on deck screen and do my research, I'm just going to gamble and keep flipping my $2, my $5, and see what I will get out of it. And the other part of it, I can decide to say there are some DeFi protocols that are building. This one, I only want to buy and hold. I am not flipping it for quick profit. I am only keeping it for long time. That is what I decide to do with my own portfolio. And it is totally different from what somebody with $1,000 is doing with their own portfolio. So it differs from the amount you're holding, from the chain you're trading it. That's the next one I'm going to. If you have $100 portfolio, for crying out loud, why are you going to go and trade on Ethereum ecosystem? Okay, today gas is low. There's no volume. Ethereum market is low. But still, let's assume the Ethereum market volume is high and flying, and then you see a token is shield to you. People that want to buy your Dogecoin and their Shiba Inu then. Do you know that in 2020, 2021, people were risking $500 to buy $20 worth of Shiba Inu because the gas and traffic on the chain was too much. The gas and traffic on the chain was too much is that money that you used to buy it, before you end up buying it, you have already given it for gas, because Ethereum gas their gas is very, very high. You've already given it out for gas. So at the end of the day, you may end up with $20 worth of the token because you want to flip generational wealth. So you're buying it, you're ending up to buy it at $20 when you've already put like what, a $500 into it, and then you end up with tokens worth just $20. So if the market volume on Ethereum is high and everybody wants to buy into that token, there's going to be traffic on Ethereum chain. Ethereum is not like BSC. Ethereum is not like Solana. Ethereum is not like Avas. It's not like Aptos. Ethereum chain is different. Ethereum is for big boys. So you cannot have $100 and be coming to Ethereum chain and saying that you want to come and be trading there, unless, and I mean unless, you actually have a token that you just want to buy and hold. And what you're going to do with that portfolio at that time is you're going to wait in the middle of the night. That means after this call, you set alarm around 2 a.m. and then you wake up. Probably gas is low by that time. And many people are not trading. But guess what? It is night in your country and it is morning in another country. People are still trading on that chain. You have to check gas though. You have to check gas on the chain. And if the particular token people are not rushing to buy it at that time, you can get a good gas. But I'll advise, if you have a small portfolio and if you're not just buying tokens to hold on the Ethereum ecosystem, just don't be on the Ethereum ecosystem. It is not for low liquidity holders. It's actually for big boys, the big whales in the market. They are the ones that trade on the Ethereum ecosystem. And I'm not saying you should carry your money and go to BSC. That is full of JIT. Where you go there and the only thing they are doing there is pump and dump in seconds. Somebody will open trading with a $500 liquidity pool, and before you know it, before it gets to 1K, the dev has already run away with the money. You have to actually do your research and actually think well before you end up trading on that chain. Solana is the assistant of BSC. There are many things to consider when you're going to trade at the end of the day. Looks apart. You have to think of your size, the chain that you're actually trading on. If it is somewhere like centralized exchange, fine. If the token makes it to a centralized exchange, then you don't have to think of gas anymore. But if you're trading on centralized exchange or spots, make sure you have patience. That's another thing I'm going to tell you when you're trading. Make sure you have patience. If you're going to be trading spots, just make sure you have patience, because if you're trading spots, make sure you also have money. Because if I decide to buy, like for example, this podcast now, there are other tokens like Bonk and the rest that are not even up to $1. They are on the centralized exchange. If you're going to buy them, let's say you buy them with $1,000. Somebody with $1,000 that buys will not be waiting until they see 2x. That's for people that have patience. They trade spot. I don't have it and I don't trade it. You trade on spot, maybe they have their $1,000. They are not waiting for $2,000. They're probably waiting for a 50% increase on their $1,000, which would be 1,500, and they're out. They are big boys. They don't like to stress. They just want to keep their money where it work for them and then they will leave. So if you want a safe trading, spot trading is where you will be. And if you have a big portfolio, you stick to your spot trading. You get a good analysis of the market. You decide if you're the lazy type that decides to pay for signals that you know are good enough. I'm not saying you should go and jump on scam Telegram group or go and be removing your life savings to give somebody to give you signals, because somebody don't care. Because when you lose your money, they'll tell you that they told you to do your own research. So be very, very careful if you're going out to go and look for signal group. Because everybody they give alpha now. So if you decide to trade future, if you just trade spot, you make sure that you have a good portfolio, you have good money, you have the patience to keep trading. Now moving to derivative trading. Derivative trading, you have to trade it not just with money, with your brain, with your health, with your whole being. You I appreciate those that trade it. So let's just give a quick example. If I have an account of, let's say, $100 and I want to be trading futures, that's derivative trading. I can decide to say that in a day, and that's, I'm a daily trader. Yes, even in the futures trading, it comes with rank. Am I still on this call?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Although I sent you a message in
Pause.
chat, so yeah.
Okay, okay. Almost done too. So, if I have a trading portfolio of $100, I can decide to say that I am only going to be risking $10 per trade. So you cannot have a portfolio of $100 and you decide to see a signal trading futures and you go and put in your whole $100 into it, or even $50. That's not smart. You have a portfolio of $100, you can decide to divide it into $20 per trade or $10 per trade. I can decide to say that daily, if I make a profit of $5, that is okay for me and I'm closing my trade for the day. $5 times 30 days is how much? Calculate it. After you calculate it, still calculate 1,700 times 30 days. That's how much. Don't be greedy. You're just starting out. Start out with what you have and be patient in your journey. You cannot be rushing the process. You cannot be trading with your $100 account and be wishing to be making the profit someone with a $10,000 account is making, or $1,000 account is making. Be patient with your journey when trading. Same thing if you have a $200 account, you increase your margin. A $300 account, you increase your margin. You trade according to your margin. That's how you're actually trading. Carve out the strategy that is working for you. Trade your plan and plan your trade. If you say that you're trading every day with $10, don't go and say because this signal is coming from this so person, let me just put $50. That is where you're no longer trading your plan. If you say it's $10 per trade, make sure every trade you're taking, no matter who is giving you that signal or no matter your analysis, make sure that it's still that $10. Make sure it's still that 10x leverage you're using and you're sticking to it. And you are journaling everything. The days you're losing, the days you're winning, that is what you do. Don't come and say, okay, my profit today has passed so let me take another trade. If you say you're taking only one trade per day, take just one trade per day. If you're taking two, take two. Don't take two today, five tomorrow, 10 tomorrow, lose seven the next day. It doesn't work like that. So 5 keys to being a great trader: you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with what you do. A daily trader who is consistent will have consistent profit. Just be consistent with your trading. You have to discipline yourself to be consistent. You must have confidence in your trading journey. Just because your analysis fail you today doesn't mean you have to think like you're a bad trader. No. And if your analysis keep failing, you have to go back to your drawing board, rethink, relearn, and do everything you need to do to get it right. You have to journal it, see your progress, backtrack, and test how you're doing and what you can do better. You have to be patient because some trades, the swing traders, they take trades for months. Yes, I'm talking of futures trading. You can actually hold a particular position for months for that limit order to actually trigger to the price you want. As I'm talking to you, there are people that have put a long limit order on BNB from the beginning of this year, and they are yet to still close that position or take profit because it has not hit where they want it to get yet. So you have to be very patient while trading. You must have passion for it. Like I said, if you're coming here, come here because you want to trade, not because somebody advised you or told you that their friend flipped $50 to 1,000 or $10,000 with Shiba. That's why you're also coming here to trade. Come here because this is what you want. This is what you want to do. Don't be greedy while trading. Don't be greedy. Be patient. Don't be greedy. Don't go and put 50x leverage so that you burn down your whole $100 portfolio. If you put 50x leverage and lose your $10 from your $100 portfolio, on your next trade, you may decide to use $20 to enter that trade to make up for the loss on the next one, and you will still lose it. That's what comes with greed. Don't be greedy. Discipline yourself. Don't buy the pump just because everybody's talking about this token on CTNG, talking about it on Twitter doesn't mean you have to go and buy it. Go and buy a token at its all-time high. That's what happened to some people in 2020. Up to today, they are still holding Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. Go and buy a token at its all-time high. Up to today, it has not gone back there. It's only going lower. You cannot be doing that. Don't FOMO. Don't FOMO into a token. Just because everybody is talking about it doesn't mean you have to buy. You have to check. What was the all-time high of this token? What was the all-time low? What is the possibility that it will hit that all-time high again? Or what is the possibility of it going down? Don't FOMO and sell because people are saying something bad about a token. Make sure that you actually know why you are selling. Don't depend on signals. You must not actually wait for somebody to give you signal. Learn. Go out of your way to grow as a trader. Actually learn and know something. You cannot just keep trading off people's signals, on people's conviction. Build your own conviction as a trader. Decide that, okay, this is what I believe this market is moving in, and this is how I'm going to trade. You cannot just keep depending on people all the time. Learn to learn for yourself, to do something that will work for you. That's pretty much what I have for you for this evening. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, just drop your questions before we call it a night. Sorry for taking your time.
No, it's okay. The thing is that this is the one aspect that everybody like is always looking up to this and that. So there's really nothing there. Like I said, we should have an episode two. But for now, I think we'll call it a night. And what you say is actually right. Trade with your portfolio. Don't be dreaming too big like that. So that you don't end up seeing this scam or that's just what we're trying to say. And if possible, I feel like we could just do a personal mentorship one-on-one, pay for a class and learn from someone who's doing very well. I think it will really help because we're not going to come and spill all the secrets on this free class. So I feel like now that we've learned the basics and we're using Bybit because Bybit is like where like recently most people are using Bybit exchange for their airdrops. So and the interface is literally the same on other exchanges, right? So I think yeah. Okay, Debbie, before we go, what other centralized exchanges can somebody use to trade apart from Bybit? Mhm. Membership, membership, oh,
Jesus, my mic was off. I said there's Gate.io, there's KuCoin, there's BitGet, there's Mexi,
there's
there's
OKX.
Gate.io. Yeah, there's OK. OK is no longer working in Nigeria, so they've
Okay,
closed down their Naira
okay.
trading. So if you put your money there, you may not be able to recover it. They gave the
Yeah,
warning
go
months
ahead.
ago, so they're not going to do it in Nigeria. You can still trade on Binance, sha. You can still trade on Binance. The only
Mm,
thing is that their P2P is not working.
P2P, yeah,
Their
yeah.
P2P is not working, so you may have to send the money from another scheme to Binance for you to be able to send it.
Yeah, I think I did that one. I think it was my ex and it was so stressful. Okay,
Hmm.
so are there any disadvantages of crypto of centralized exchanges?
Hmm. Their menu.
Okay, I think we'll do that in episode two. Let's go start that story. So we're having decentralized tomorrow, and I will pin it. I will pin it on the next speaker. So let's call it a night. I mean, for real, I really enjoyed the session personally, and you're such a good teacher. Like, take it from us. Like, you are really really good at what you do, and we're so happy that you came here to spill the tea. Just show is show us as it dey be. So guys, thank you for joining us. Let's allow Debbie to drink some water and sleep. So have we'll have a session tomorrow. We're talking about decentralized trading basics. We just talked about centralized. You can do your research, find out what's up with centralized, why people use it, what are the disadvantages. Educate yourself, and then try to practice what you learned. Yeah, the whole demo accounting. I actually had to make her to like rephrase because that time the screen was blurry and all and all. So yeah, let's not talk too much. It's a Friday evening and all of us at Valucop are saying thank you, Debbie, and thank you, audience, for joining us. And we hope to see you tomorrow.
So bye till next time.
All right. Thank you very much. Good night.